Hello and welcome back to Fate's Day Night Heaven's Feel as we go through the bad ends. Where were we? Just as a quick reminder. 32 to 40 minus 34 and 35. Got it. Let us continue. Okay, this is apparently the first one that'll give me a bad ending that I've not done yet. It's dangerous to make a move before I know what I'm getting into. So out of character for Emiya.
けどエミヤ君が残るのは正しい選択よ。私にはアーチャーがいるけど、エミヤ君は一人きりだから。
I love how I'm intentionally getting a bad ending and she's like, no, you're making the right choice. Good on you, Emiya, making a smart choice.
慎重な行動は間違いじゃないわ。
わかった。アーチャーがいるからって油断するなよ。
もちろん。危ないと思ったらすぐ戻るわ。
Saki starts running without turning around. The tremors continue. As Saki said, Berserker is fighting. Soken and Assassin are the only other enemies. Berserker will not lose in pure fighting ability. Those two cannot beat him, no matter what tricks they pull. But wasn't that the case against Saber as well? I have a bad feeling. I feel like I'm making the same mistake again. Not going for the battle. Same mistake as with Saber. Yeah. Darkness falls. It's not because the light has been blocked. My retinas are seared by black light as if I look directly into the sun. My mind, with ominous presentiment, is filled with a different kind of uneasiness as I presume the shadow came up from behind while I was waiting. A complete darkness in which I have no sense of direction. As though I'm swallowed into nothingness. I found my way through the dark forest with my smashed vision. Bam, crash. I hit trees randomly as I randomly walk on. I clumsily charge forward. I feel blood on my shoulder. My forehead's been gashed open where I hit it. But I still want something definite. Running to things and injuring myself is vastly preferable to having nothing. It's fine. It's fine. My eyes just broke down temporarily because of the sudden light. The forest is still there. I still feel the ground beneath my feet. It's just my vision has gone black. But it should go away in time. Only a bit longer until my vision returns. And where the light was. What that light was, and Saki was alright, but I'm only going to pull her leg if I go in there with my eyes like this. I have to concentrate on getting my vision back and escaping this darkness. Any day now. Just a bit longer. My vision should return soon, please. Maybe. I'm not worried about that. My vision will return. That's a definite fact. Definitely 100%. I'm just worried about the sounds around me. The storm stopped before I knew it. I didn't hear any crashing sounds either. There's a reason I'm not hitting trees anymore, right? Because the trees are gone, but I'm fine. The darkness will disappear soon. I have to wait in that darkness until then. I'll concentrate on that for now. I can think about why the sensation of the forest is gone later. I can also think later about the fact that my vision has already returned. I walk through the darkness, feeling nothing. Even though I know I'm in a forest, when it's this dark, I start to get bad ideas. For example, like a ridiculous joke then. I'm trapped in a world of shadows without an exit. I keep walking, bitterly laughing at my stupid thought. I feel nothing, but it's just a bit longer. A bit longer. A bit longer. A bit longer. A bit longer, my vision should return. I already said that. It had returned, and the original scene would be back in front of me. Dead end. Oh, did I properly die there? Okay, sure.
唐突ではありますが、今夜は冬騎士一帯が停電のため闇稽古と相なりました。
Funny.
別にいいけど、真っ暗だね。
Yeah, I think that's a reason to care.
真っ暗ね。
寂しいね。
寂しいわね。
うん。
ねえ、イリアちゃん、私、本当のこと言っていいかな？
Are you afraid of the dark?
あんまし聞きたくないけど。何？
うん。なんかさ、私たち以外に誰かいる気がしない？
やめてよね、タイガー。冗談でもそういう。
イリアちゃん、今の悲鳴面白かわいいわ。イリアちゃん。いやーねー、脅かしっこはなしよ。ねえ、ねえ、そこにうずくまってヒューヒュー言ってるのはイリアちゃんよね。
そうだよ、お姉ちゃん。
Huh?
嘘つけ、お前一体何者？下克庫。
I forget what point yummy. I forget at what point I suspected Sakura properly. Like, to the point where it's like, yeah, that's definitely something like that. But it does sort of feel as though the bad ends make it, like, didn't that sound like Sakura's voice even? Whatever. And this should bring me to 33. Tosaka's closer to the shadow than us. Archer's dying. Tosaka still in shock after his injury. He cannot move. Then I am the only one who can bring her back.
Tosaka!
I let go of Ely and run towards Tosaka. I'll still make it. There are 5 meters to Tosaka, and 10 more to the shadow. If I run at full speed and pull her to the side, I'm sure I can manage something. And that thought proves to be a mistake. Expanded shadow explodes in an instant. I don't even have time to take her hand. Shadow tramples over the forest under one breath. Die. And it mercilessly swallows the prey in its spider web. My temperature rises. Fatal fever from the tropics destroys my human body. Die. There's no vaccine for it. Die. But my body struggles to get away from the heat. Die. My mind abandons my body and dies first. Without its soul, the flesh is easily swallowed. As I melt into the black shadow. I think I hear the cry of an infant's birth. Dead end. That seems like proper death.
戦略的撤退を余儀なくされながら結局逃げ切れなかったデッドマンを助けるタイガー道場始まるよ。
イエーイ。
はい始まるよ。サリー。
Yeah, you got anything like different than the norm?
ぶったるんだれ。何をいじけておる弟子1号。本編の感情を道場に持ち込むのはご法度だと申したであろう。
はい、けど今回はちょっとフォローできないかなって。
Oh, for not trying to save you. Right, I forgot that's the other option, right? Technically.
かつてないほどのすねぶり。そんなに遠坂さんを優先したことが嫌だったの？
違うけど、私はただアーチャーが報われないって思っただけよ。
私ではわからない複雑な裏事情。けどまあいいじゃない。遠坂さんもアーチャーさんもシローもイリアちゃんもみんな仲良く死んじゃったんだから。
Very.
笑い事かバカトラが。
Everyone dies. Yay.
もう今日はここまで。シローはすぐに選択肢に戻ってちゃんとアーチャーの言葉を守ること。今日は森から出るまで電源切っちゃダメだからね。
Damn. I've already gotten blasted. I guess I can turn it off. Blah, blah. Now, this is quite a bit later. I lose the will and desire to get back up. I close my eyes as if falling asleep. There's nothing ahead of me. My Holy Grail war ends here. Or rather, it never really began. Ah, that was probably... that might have been the quickest. Wow, okay. There's always one of these where we just give up and they're like, fuck you. Damn it, Emiya. Yep. Why not? Well, that's all we're doing for today. I'll see you all next time. Drive safe. No.
お姉ちゃん、シロをそんな軟弱者に育てた覚えはないわよ。
Did you really raise me, though? I know you've helped taking care of me since, you know. But still.
そうだそうだ、さっさと私を助けに来い。
But you don't want to be rescued.
そういうこと。本編もいよいよ終盤。この先にはまさにノンストップの展開が待ってるわ。
And you choose to give up? Imagine if you actually did. Like, legitimately just going through, it's like, oh, the best choice here would be to give up.
残るタイガー道場もあと4つ。ここまで来たら一度も死なずにエンディングまで突っ走っちゃいなさい。
あー、その通りっす師匠。ちょっと寂しいけど、この先はそれぐらいの男気がないとやっていけないっす。
よく言った弟子1号。それでは諸君、健闘を祈る。
Ah, that was simple. And this brings me to 37, apparently.
断る。あんたはさくらの敵だ。背中を預けることはできない。
Ooh, this will definitely play out a bit differently.
そうか。力になれるかと思ったが、残念だ。
The priest stops. Actually, saying that he's Sakura's enemy might be the most inaccurate thing he's ever said in this entire route. I have no time to waste. I have to fall after Sakura as quickly as possible. This ought to be quick. Oh, I did end up getting a taxi? Okay, fine. My taxi arrives at the forest. A student taking a taxi at 3 in the morning is suspicious enough, so wanting to be dropped off at the outskirts must have been too much. After 12 tries, I finally found a taxi to drop me off at the forest. It's already morning by the time I finally get there. Honestly, add all that suspiciousness in and also add a priest that wants to go with a young man to the forest, and I would probably be I'd probably call the police if I was a taxi driver. Like, what the fuck? This is my second time here. Remember, he head to the castle. He's trying to think of how he will bring her back, but he has no idea. He just needs to do what he can do, basically, which is not that different. I'm rigidly in place. 2 hours. Trees are shrouded in morning mist. Where I stopped last time. The scene Ely showed me is right. Heinsberg Castle should be here a bit more, and I'll reach the enemy base, and... well, there. Okay. No one around. Going from entrance is out of the question. Is thinking from window on second floor would be a good option.
裏手に回ろう。いざとなれば裏門から入ってやる。
Okay. There's no watch even in the back. Climb up a tree and force my way to the second floor. I jump inside, breaking the window. In spite of my forced entry, the castle's dead silent.
無警戒かよ。一人だからって甘く見られてるのか。
No, it's not because you're alone, it's because you're you. Have Zoka and Sakura left already? I don't remember when we... Was it daybreak when we finished? I don't remember. Or was it daybreak when we got here? Because we took a taxi the other time, too. But we didn't have the problem of the other stuff. That would explain things. It's been almost a day since Sakura took Ilya. I don't know why they came here, but maybe they've already finished their business.
いや、人の気配はある。それに。
A bizarre atmosphere shrouds the place. An overwhelming flow of magical energy clings to my skin like heavy fog. This has to be it. That's what Sakura's magical energy was like after the crest took control.
下に行くほど濃くなってるな。
Sakura's on the first floor. I can look for the stairs and head down, but I should find Ilya first. I can't do anything if she's with Sakura, but I have to go save her if she's trapped somewhere in this castle. All the doors are unlocked, from the second floor to the third floor, from the third to the fourth. I check every room for Ilya, and in the very back of the fourth floor, I come across a storeroom that's unlike any of the others.
Ilya, iruka?
Ah, this familiar. I call out in a whisper. Must be storage, because the room is littered with junk obstructing my view. Ilya isn't here. She must be on the Sakura on the first floor. I turn around at the sound of footsteps. Standing in the door is a familiar woman in a white dress. I don't think, throughout all this, I don't think I ever talked to you guys. It's interesting that you guys like came up like a couple times. Really, just Ilya like ordering you guys around.
Anta.
She's Ilya's servant, Sela.
お帰りください、エミヤ様。お嬢様はあなたにはお会いしないとおっしゃっております。
待ってくれ。お嬢様ってイリアのことか。
イリアスフィール様とお呼びください。あなたにはそのような愛称を口にする資格はありません。
Ah, she wants me to call her that. She can say it herself. I'm overawed by her ice cold voice.
お嬢様からの伝言はそれだけです。命が惜しければ急ぎなさい。ここにいては死にますよ、エミヤ様。
Sela bows and leaves.
待ってくれ、セラ。
Maybe it was unexpected that I called her name as she stops and looks at me.
まだ何か？断っておきますが、お嬢様の居場所も、あなたの友人の居場所も答えられません。
Sela talks without emotion. I freeze at the sign. It's not her attitude that bothers me. She's like her. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but Ilya and Sela are alike. Their faces, demeanor, build, age are different, but it feels like they're sisters.
要件がないのでしたらこれで。お嬢様の気遣いを無駄にしないようお願いします。
いや、違うんだ、セラ。俺はイリアを助けに来たんであって、あんたに迷惑をかけるつもりはない。あんたはイリアの世話係なんだろう。なら、今はこの城からイリアを助け出すべきだってわかるはずだ。
気安い方ですね、あなた。ですがもっともです。あなたの言う通り、お嬢様は一刻も早く逃がさねばなりません。
そうだろ。ならイリアの居場所を。
それはできません。それに、教えたところでもう無駄になりました。
Da da da. Sela quietly backs away.
待てってば、俺は。
Means I'm too late. Well, that's also one way to be too late. At that instant, the black daggers fired at me from where Sela was. My legs give way. Assassin, I presume. Pain racks my body and I retreat to the window. In front of me is a white skull glowing in the dark. I grope blindly for the window. What good will it do, even if I find it? This is the fourth floor and the daggers pierce my chest. I'm losing blood and I should lose a third of my blood within the next minute.
一人で乗り込んでくるとはな。
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
見下げ果てたバカ者だ。
I get the advantage Kotomine gave, but realistically, did we really feel like we had a decent chance of saving her otherwise? Like with him involved? I don't think, I think there's obviously more of a chance, but it's not like we thought there was a good chance.
私は魔術師殿とは違う。速やかにその苦悶から解放してやる。
Excellent. I twist my body. I don't care if it's the fourth floor. I run to escape the death that stands before me. But my carotid arteries cut when my hands are on the windowsill. The skull grows hazy.
眠れ。その身に救いは与えられぬであろうが、あのような怪物に食われるよりは上等だろうよ。
My vision blurs. On the verge of death, I feel regret. Even though I couldn't waste any time coming here by myself was reckless. We should have gone to Saka. That would have been the good choice. Yeah.
ああ、死んじゃったか。
That's what they tell me.
ほし、出血多量プラス転落死っす。助かる見込みないっす。
Wait, I didn't even get to the... did I fall after the fact?
言うまでもないと思うけど、今回の原因は一人で立ち向かったことよ。誰かと手を組める機会があったら積極的に応じた方がいい結果を生むわ。
へえ、じゃあキャスターとかシンジと組むのもよしなんですか、師匠。
I feel like that has happened at times.
いや、そのあたりは人を見ろというか。
Bakura Mine, consider his personality.
そもそも選択肢出てこないでしょう、そういう人たちとは。
I suppose. I thought there was a point where I was like, oh, I can work with Shinji, and he just betrays me later. And then, there are points where I can work with Caster, too. There is. Not in the same vein of like, oh, let's go against someone together or something like that, but she also betrays me, so.
タイマンね。私、シンジとシロウが組むルートとか、キャスターと組むルートが見たかったわ。
Why not both?
没ルートの話は言うな。資源と時間は無限ではない。
Oh, those are actual things. Neato.
一番美味しいところを一番力を入れて作るのが料理人の心意気。
Oh my goodness, imagine if there's actually more routes. Imagine if there's actually more routes. Oh my goodness, like, I like this game, but fuck, is it long. It is long. Oh my goodness.
はいはい、そういうことにしといてあげるわ。で、結局はことみね。
そういうことになるかな。あの神父さんと組みたくないって気持ちはわかるけど、ここは市場を捨てて共闘するべし。
了解であります。昨日の敵は今日の友、少年漫画の王道でありますね、師匠。
人類皆兄弟、いい言葉である。使え。
そうそう、公と死して相苦になるだよ、シロ。
Yay!
はい、そこ本当のこと言わないでね。
Oh, I mean, that's the real plan, so. But man, just to reiterate, I think this is legitimately the longest series, both in length and, well, in actual pure length. I think I have longer episode-wise at the moment, but it might get up there for, like, Cold Steel, I think. But that was, like, half-an-hour episodes for sour stuff here. Oh, because that was, like, I think that was 110? That or Cold Steel 2 was 110 episodes. This is over 100 at this point. Over 100, and they're mostly hour plus, so. Whew. Yeah. Which one did I choose? I don't think it was the first one.
それでも連れて帰る。俺は一人で帰る気はないからな。
Do I actually get a different scene? Because I didn't choose the one. I didn't remember exactly which one I mean, I purposely tried to choose one I didn't. Okay, no, I'm loading. I'm not. You know, I could just skip this too. Oh my goodness. It legitimately counts as a different scene. God damn it. Imagine completionist going through this and wanting to get every single scene unlocked. Oh goodness. Run away! Nah, I can't be killed here. 2 meters to the door. I can get on once if I jump with all my strength. The problem is that Ryder can close the distance long before I get outside. Ryder admits hostility that can be taken as anger or dejection. It might be because the shed is dark, but she looks like a giant snake. I concentrate on the only signs of her attack. And I avoid the dagger that swung at me before I jump back. A neat thing about getting out of the room, that's step 1. I jump out into the yard. The rush of dodging a superior opponent's attack and the joy of escaping makes my heart beat faster. That's enough pleasure for now. The fight just began. I have to beat Ryder somehow. I don't feel anyone coming after me out of the shed. Ryder slowly approaches from within.
今日が覚めました。あなたの技量ではサクラを殺すことはできない。
Huh. She disappears into the night. Ryder's presence disappears. Okay. Huh. Okay. Maybe she left the grounds. I don't feel her hostility anymore, and I don't think she's coming back.
ライダ
Did she let me go? If my suspicion is correct, she might help us if the opportunity arises. I don't know, man. Okay. 7 o'clock, the promised time. Grab the sword, head out.
シロ
So they found their way in by, into, Rin's knowledge instead of using Ryder to help it all. Same basic set of events, though. And here we are. And there waits Saber filled with absolute hostility. She's the only one here. I don't see Sakura, Zoken, or Assassin, or Ryder. The only one blocking the way here is the girl who turned black.
Saber.
There's no reply. Of course, Saber's duties eliminate any intruders. She's the gatekeeper and the executioner. Saber's the strongest servant Sakura has, so she can fight us by herself.
話し合いで通してくれるって雰囲気じゃなさそうね。
Sakura lowers her stance and reaches for the gem sword she's hiding behind her back. She must intend to fight her head on. I don't know what kind of ability the sword has, but she's going to fight Saber. That's not a good idea. We still have a countermeasure. Since we know Saber's powers, we can't use our only secret weapon when Zoken and Assassin are still waiting for us.
遠坂待て。セイバーは。
リン、私にはあなたと争う理由はない。くれぐれも間違いで私に剣を向けないように。
Speaking in the same quiet tones as before, Saber stops Sakura in her tracks. We comprehend what she means right away.
どういうつもり？あなたはここの門番よね、セイバー。
はい。相手が何者であれ、ここを通る者は消去する。それがさくらの命令です。ですが、
私は例外。さくらの方から会いたがってるってわけ？
Yeah, same as before.
そう。本気なんだ、さくら。
She murders after taking the prophet walks over.
悪いわね。
Yep.
シロ、あんたがどうなるかは知らないけど、私は信頼してるんだから、ちゃんと期待に応えてよね。
We'll see about... Oh, we'll see about that. This is supposed to be a bad end.
Huh?
Wait. I can't understand if you complain to me without telling me what I should be doing.
だから、蹴りがついた後に来られて文句言われるのも迷惑だってこと。さくらを助けたいって言うなら、あんまり遅くならないようにね。
Sokka disappears, her hair fluttering behind her. Thanks, Sokka. That gave me strength. In short, she told me to help her while she keeps Sakura at bay.
それは不可能です。あなたはここで死ぬのですから。シロ。
Have you considered talking it out? They say it's much healthier. Her hostility expands. Sokka left, leaving me alone. So she doesn't have to hold back anymore, right?
なんだ。手を出すのはここから先に進むやつだけじゃないのか、セイバー。俺はまだ一歩も前に出てはいないんだが。
それは時間の問題だ。この局面であなたが立ち去れるはずがない。
Saber's right. Her retreat is not an option. I have to keep going forward even if she's in my way.
そうだな。俺のことはよく知ってるよな。セイバーの忠告も聞かず、いつも迷惑かけてたんだ。俺がバカなんだってこと、まだ覚えてたわけだ。
Hey. You know what you are, and you can see what you... Hey, you are what you eat. No, that doesn't make sense. I move my dry tongue, but I don't feel alive at all. I couldn't even hit Saber once when we sparred in the dojo, and she wasn't even using 1/10 of all her powers. There's no way I can beat her. No fucking way. And now she has a lot of magical energy as a supply, right? My neck will be cut the instant I cross blades with her. So, I have to find an opening. If there's no opening, I'll make one. I have to get her attention, even if it means talking with her or appealing to her compassion. Wow, that's cutthroat. That's very cutthroat there, Emiya. I'm gonna trick her into... I'm gonna appeal to my relationship with her so I can kill her. The start of the battle isn't when the blades first meet. I have to use everything I can to find a way to beat her.
おしゃべりが過ぎますね、シロ。1秒でも早く私に殺されたいのですか？
Wouldn't it imply the opposite, really?
物騒だな、セイバー。けど、その割には律儀に剣を収めてくれてるじゃないか。ここで俺を殺すっていうのに、そっちからは仕掛けてこないのか？
それが決まりですから。あなたが前に踏み出すまでは猶予を与えます。
What if I step forward with no intention to go past you? What if I just want to give you a hug? What if I miss you and I just want to say, "Oh, Saber, it's okay"? What if I want to do that?
ですが、それも時期終わる。あなたはさくらの元に行くしかない。私が動くまでもなく、あなたの方が耐えられずに仕掛けてくる。
I have failed already. There's no openings for me to exploit. She's content to stand still and wait for me to act.
くそ、真っ向勝負しかないってことか。
I breathe the air out of my lungs. There's only one possible way out of this. Archer's arm. I have to use projection to defeat Saber, just like when I fought Berserker. But I already know I can't beat her that way. My mind is... Nims protect senses from headwind.
トレース、オン。
I create the weapon. The swords that have the least burden on me out of all the projections. A symbol that Archer wielded for all his life, the twin steel blades. Yin sword Bakua. Yang sword Kancho. They don't have any special abilities, but they're still strong swords. They won't shatter from 1 or 2 blows even against Saber.
アーチャーの剣。私の剣を真似ないのですか、シロ。
I don't think I do very well against the original in both replication of the sword as well as my ability to use it. That would actually put me at a distinct disadvantage, wouldn't it? With an effort, I gather together the shards of my consciousness. What did Saber just say? She asked me why I won't project her sword. I can't waste my energy like that. It takes too long to project such a powerful, noble phantasm, and I can't handle the Holy Blade in any case. That's fair. I wonder if the difference between dark and light would actually change powers to the point where I could have an advantage. I should be able to imitate if the enemy's not moving, but I won't have time to use the sword's true name against her.
いや、私には関係のない話だった。関わりがあるのは、あなたが武装したという点のみ。
What if I'm just practicing? Come on. You have no proof.
それが取るに足らぬ武装だろうと、剣を手にした以上、敵対行為とみなします。
Oh, come on. Saber's body wavers. She holds the black holy sword.
来なさい。その体では、あと数分も持たないでしょう。
Oh, aren't you optimistic for my body's stability? She offers my dying body a quiet invitation. I take a step forward. My first move for taking Saber's counterattack. How to avoid it? I throw everything away and kick the ground. I swing the yin sword Bakua. In a heartbeat, I close the 10 meters between us, concentrate everything I have in my left arm, and swing down with all my might. My attack's parried. Ignoring it, I swing the yang sword Kancho. But it does no good. Saber wars off my attacks harmlessly, and her sword lunges to pierce my throat. Which one of us is surprised? I don't care. What kind of miracle is it that executing the attacks enemies row cannot execute, and blocking the attacks enemies row cannot block. I don't care. What's the flashing light? The force that renews itself every second. I really don't care about it. It's an overdrive that leads to death, as well as a calm sleep. My body moves like a superhuman. My blades move like lightning. My mind resets up ahead, ensuring 5 more seconds of survival for each attack I parry. I can only manage to defend. The only attack allowed me for me was the first, and the rest of the time is spent fending off her attacks. I've already blocked 30 attacks that could have killed me. Time stops. My body can't keep up with my mind. My limbs cannot keep up with the extracted experience. This is why I chose Kancho and Bakua. I didn't only project the weapon, I produced Archer's battle experience along with the swords. It's not perfect, but my abilities are now close to his. That's why I can manage. My vision wavers each blow I deflected, but I can bear it. My mind and flesh are scraping off, and my distance is fading. My body screams at each of her attacks, and I'm beginning to see my death a mere 30 steps ahead. There's no fear. All I have is... is he gonna start laughing? The joy of being able to keep up with her. I can fight. I'm fighting her. I don't care if this is borrowed knowledge and borrowed techniques. I'm shooting blows with Saber. There might be a chance of victory. Saber won't use her holy sword. Maybe because it'll break the ceiling if she uses it, or maybe it's some other reason. Either way, Saber's fighting using only her sword technique. If that's the case, I can still manage. There should be an opening since Saber isn't using her holy sword. I move faster. I shift in high gear and step on the gas. The shroud on my arm is irritating. I hate myself for only being able to eject one more time. Extract it. Deeper, wider, closer to the limit. I can keep fighting Saber if I can extract it. My body jumps back. Saber's attack pushes me away, so I jump back to regroup. I try to catch my breath. Every muscle in me is on fire. It feels like the heat inside me is coming out of my pores. Kancho and Bakua and I stare at Saber. I jump 10 meters back. Saber will need to take 2 steps to close this distance. With this buffer between us, I can relax. I get my breath back in no time. I look down at my body for a second. I don't care. As long as they don't kill me, I don't mind these swords. It's a problem that my movement precision's gone down, but I fortunately don't feel any pain. I can block 5 more attacks from Saber. I can't tell what'll happen after that. So I have to find an opening with the next 5 attacks and strike with everything I have.
不可能だ。その方法では私を倒すどころか、傷一つつけられない。
But Saber really shoots down the idea.
どうして俺はお前と戦えてる。
その体でよく吠える。いえ、その体だからこそ無謀な策を強行する。いかに血が出ず、いかに中身が剣になろうと、あなたの肉体は限界だ。このまま打ち合えば、次はその体ごと粉砕する。
I know. I already know that. I have no other option. I can only project one more time. So I have to defeat Saber with the swords I have right now.
やってみなくちゃわからない。次はもっと強く打ち込む。あと5回のうち、一度でもお前を上回れば。
シロ、余力を残してどうするのです。
That's a fair point. Her words contain a deeper meaning. They contain so much feeling that it clears up my broken and crazy mind. What good is keeping my energy in reserve if I know I'm gonna die anyways? That's right. I'll die if I can't beat Saber. But I still have one more trump card. I'm saving the last projection to save Sakura. But that'll be meaningless if I can't make it to where Sakura is.
けど、それは。
Find another way. It means giving up my only shot at saving Sakura in order to beat Saber. I can't do that. It won't do any good to die here, but there's no point if I can't use projection once I get to Sakura.
シロ、あなたを下した後、私はさくらの元に戻る。
And do what?
わかりますか？リンは私とさくらを相手にしなければならなくなる。
So you're saying I'm giving Rin a chance? Ah, that's fair. That's impossible. Sakura won't be able to fight the two of them at the same time. Conversely, if Sakura's alone, Tazaka will.
そういうことです。私さえいなければ、彼女は必ずさくらを救う。
There is a meaning. And technically she does succeed at that, doesn't she? At least mentally. May not have the contract breaker, but still. Sakura has to stay here because I didn't run away. Or Saber has to stay here because I didn't run away. Sakura's facing Sasaki without her greatest protection. That's only for a moment. Sakura can call her servant back at any time. Sakura call for Saber. If Sasaki corners her, once that happens, Sasaki will lose. Then what I need to do is keep Saber from going to her master.
セイバー、お前。
シロ、あなたにとって私はその程度の存在ですか？
My heart stops. No, my heart already stopped a few seconds ago. My body's breaking down already. My fate has been determined ever since I took the shroud off in the Iceburns forest. The body without sensation and mind, without a self, are not afraid of death. I don't even know what fear is anymore. But I clung to life to save Sakura. If my wish can be granted, it doesn't matter how it happens.
なんだ。ここで死んだら何にもならない。なんてことはなかったんだな。
I'm determined now. Sakura will have to face Sakura and Saber if I don't take Saber down here. There's a meaning if I can decrease her opponents. Even if I can't save Sakura, Sakura will do it if I give her the chance.
トレス、オン。
I close my eyes and use projection for the third time. But these twin swords are the only weapons I'm going to read. I still haven't comprehended their full capabilities. I'm going to pull out Archer's Tactics and Kacho and Bakuya's true natures. The instant I connect myself to Archer's arm, and remaining 40% of my mind is reduced to 20. I forget names. I forget the names of a lot of things. My name included. Go further. Find it, find it, find it. It has to be there. The method I couldn't come up with, the stance that will guarantee a kill, should exist. He favored these swords, and there's no way he's not come up with an ultimate attack to get him through the countless battles. "10% left. Leaving myself behind, I draw from the well of experience. Two curves. Yin and Yang are attracted to one another. Consecutive projection. The basic technique. Meaning. Divine skill, flawless and firm. Strength moves mountains. Blades cut water. Life approaches the Imperial Villa. Two great men shared life. I reach it. I reach Archer's fatal attack, the true meaning behind Kacho and Bakuya. What I'm about to do is my limit. My last 3 attacks. My enemy readies herself, able to feel my determination. Oh, Saber helped in the end after all. Who is that? All the names are blown from my mind, but this enemy is called... I don't have time to be thinking. I have to move while I still can.
真偽、無欠にして盤石。
I have to surpass my enemy in this exchange of blows. And go. I throw them. I charge with them as much magical energy as I can muster, and I throw them from both sides, targeting the enemy's neck. The two blades draw on arcs so they intersect right on the enemy. The blades draw a beautiful cross. No hero can come out unscathed after being trapped between the steel-penetrating noble phantasms. Fine. The enemy blocks them like they are nothing. She easily redirects Kancho and Bakura that attack from both sides at the same time. She escaped the attack. Well, so much for that strategy. The twin swords are supposed to come back to me even if they're deflected, but she redirected them from behind her. Or two behind her. I'm unarmed now. The enemy closes in on her unarmed opponent. I charge.
Focus. Kaijo.
同じ武器
The twin swords block her attack. The projection was all completed. Using the image I prepared, I create Kancho and Bakura again.
無駄なことをその宝具では私には届かない
She unleashes her fatal attack. And right before that,
力山を抜き
a surprise attack comes from an unexpected direction. She uses her cognition-like instincts and avoids the Kancho that flew at her from behind. Taking advantage of the perfect opening, I strike using Bakura. And she blocks it with her sword. She's a monster. She blocks both the surprise attack from the back and my attack containing full force. And she destroys the Bakura that I attacked with. If she's a monster, what is? But
剣水を分かつ
if I weren't fighting a monster, I wouldn't need this arrangement.
もう一つ
Bakura attacks her from behind again. I don't even need to say that it is the one that was thrown and deflected. Kancho and Bakura are twin blades. They attract each other like magnets. So, Bakura automatically returns to me as long as I have Kancho. He avoids the surprise with godlike reflexes, and I smash Kancho into her unguarded chest. She even blocks my final attack. Time freezes. We take an instant to assess each other's conditions. My attack is ended. 2 pairs of Kancho and Bakura. She blocked the simultaneous attacks from 4 blades. With all my weapons destroyed, I cannot do anything more. The enemy is at her limit too. She destroyed my weapon at the cost of leaving herself open. So, there is nothing more. Battles ended with a stalemate. We're both defenseless, and in a second we'll be back to where we started. Fine. I still have more. The enemy's expression freezes. My last 10% disappears.
生命臨機を届き
I pass my limit. I create another pair of swords in my empty hands.
セイバー我ら共に天を抱かず
I slash her defenseless body from both sides. And I remembered it. I say her name in my final moments. But it's a shame. I can't tell if that's something to regret or be proud of. Anyway, I've defeated my enemy. And that attack was perfect. Then I should rest now. My heart's still beating. I should be able to stand back up after I wake. So for now, I'll sleep a bit. Oh, are you seeing it from her perspective now? The twin swords are swung from both sides. She saw them coming, but couldn't do anything to defend herself. Her body cannot catch up to her thoughts. Having blocked 2 surprise attacks from the enemy, her limbs are occupied for just the briefest of moments. She falls into her back. This attack's fatal. Kancho and Bakura splattered her organs out and crushed her spine. She groans in pain. An impact with the force of an explosion. She has fatal wounds, but she's still alive because she is a servant. And to add, she has supernatural healing powers, let's be honest, not natural. I suppose they're natural to her. She has strong regenerative abilities, coupled with an almost infinite source of magical energy. She has to crush her head or heart if she wants it. One has to crush her head or heart if one wants to actually kill her. She'll heal within 10 minutes if she's left alone. But, conversely, she cannot do anything for 10 minutes, and has to accept any finishing blows. Well, it's not really him that grew strong, but okay. She calls out to the boy lying on the ground. His wound is fatal too, but he should be able to move. It should be easy for him to stand up and stab her heart. She talks to herself between ragged breaths. The match is decided then. Accepting her impending death, she calls out. There's no reply. She turns her head. Does that mean Saber's gonna do it herself? She looks at the boy. She looks at the boy lying right next to her. There's no one there. The boy's heart's beating, and he is still breathing. His eyes are open, staring up at the ceiling. But that is all there is. His mind was destroyed the instant he used projection for the third time. The one whose limits held her back, and the one who went past his limits. The result is what is lying between them. There's no emotion in her voice. She's used to it. She's seen many enemies risk their lives and die meaninglessly. That's what it means to be strong. A hero is someone who cuts down his foes using everything he has. She looks up at the dark heavens. There are no tears to be shed. The heroic spirit of the sword quietly waits for the battle's end. A tremor rumbles to the distance. In the distance. She doesn't care which way the scales have tipped. Her heart contains only the slightest trace of pity. Sakarin and Mato Sakura. No matter which one survived, the one who would bless them is no longer in this world. War. End. Oh, it's not. It doesn't even call it a bad end. It is a Tiger Dojo, though.
これも一つの終わり。よく戦ったな、若者。ほろり。
あれ、師匠、いつもみたいに軟弱者って怒らないすか？
この結末もある意味大往生だからね。言うなれば、ヘブンズフィールにおけるセイバーちゃんエンドっていうか。
That's fair, that's fair.
まあ、確かに第一でセイバーから一本取ってるし、シロにとっては本望なのかな？
No, he didn't really. He didn't account for her regenerative abilities, right? And finish it?
が、それでも稽古はいつも通り行うのだ。
And if you want to argue that Saber was fatally wounded and could have been taken out at any time, Emiya was also left in a state that he couldn't do anything either. So... Potato. Saber still wins, technically.
まず、このエンドを迎えた原因は何かな？弟子1号？
簡単っす。セイバーと1対1になってしまったことだと思います。
その通り。最終決戦に向かうときは切り札を用意してから行けと毎回言っているのになぜベストを尽くさないのか。
Oh, I did have that. Let's see. I suppose I'm remembering the sheath. The sheath definitely was a thing.
じゃあ師匠、今回の切り札って何なんすか？
友よ。
友よ。なんか美味しそうな響きです、師匠。
Oh, at first I read that as, that sounds anally. That sounds really fun. No, she said funny.
半端なボケはいい。必要なものはズバリファーとな。この状況において一人だけ仲間になってくれそうなサーバントがいるはずである。
There's only one servant left that's not with Sakura already.
なんとか彼女を説得して最終決戦に臨むべし。
はーい、わかりました。けど師匠、あいつすぐに出ちゃうんですけど。
以前の彼女との問答を思い出しなさい。答えは一つ。彼女が望む答えを口にすればその場で仲間になってくれるわ。さあ、今回の道場はこれでおしまい。長かった戦いも大団円まであと少し。Fate, stay night。 そのグランドフィナーレを君の目で確かめてね。
We're a little late on that one.
バイバイ。またいつかどこかのタイガー道場で会いましょう。
I thought that was good. People were really hyping it up though, so, you know. It met the expectations, people. Established for me when they're like, you should go do this, you should definitely go do this. Yeah, it was good, it was very good. And yeah, there's still some more to go there. Can't just ban the rider. I bear the pain setting memory, and I pull out the Azov sword and run to the Black Swordsman and attack. If my determination was quick, my action was quick as well. My legs are strong as an explosion, and my body's fast as a bullet. Regurgitation of blood, back below senses, back below poison. My left arm and body become one. An inexperienced warrior named Amateur turns into a supreme super being. A second feels like 10. I can manage it. I can manage Saber. I can match Saber by sacrificing Emishiro. I run to the confronting figures and attack from my side. Riders on the ground. Saber can only react with her eyes. I got her. I take aim at her open side and cut her at her left arm with the Azov sword. Yeah, it's naive. It breaks. The sword that should have cut through Saber's arm shatters at the moment of contact. And the speed of light of the counterattack comes. Boom! And an arm flies off. The severed left arm rolls across the ground just as I planned. Rider jumps back while Saber just stands there. Like I planned? Wait, what? I kneel trying to staunch the flow of blood from my left shoulder with my remaining hand. So I planned it. I probably didn't plan on it, the attack not working, right? I writhe in agony.
反応できなかったのではありません。反応する必要がなかったのです。シロ。
The Black Swordsman stays without emotion. She comes near me. She steps behind my back, and
これであなたは牙をもがれた。口にはしませんが、さくらはあなたの存命を望んでいます。あなたを殺す前に無力化できたのなら、自分の前に連れてこいというのが彼女の望みです。ですが。
The sword pricks my spine. A cold weight of death, able to pierce my heart with one push.
選びなさい。ここで私の剣にかかるか、死以上の死をさくらに与えられるか、どちらを取るかはあなた次第です。
Interesting. I would be very interested to see, stuff. Options. Not gonna get one though. I'm losing consciousness. My blood's flowing out of me and the sword is pressed against my back. I don't know what I chose. There's only one thing I'm sure of. It's that I cannot save Sakura no matter what. Oh, well, yeah.
タイガー道場は前回で最終回を迎えたよ。
Liar! Liar! It says there's 40 in the menu.
丸ボタンを押してタイトル画面に戻った方が身のためだぜ。
Liar!
エキストラステージ。
Shh. Also, who the fuck was that? I don't think I've ever seen that character before.
サイドみんな元気？情け容赦なくデッドってる？
Ah, that's the That's the intent.
軽い気持ちの選択ミスからあなたを救うタイガー道場リミックスだよ。
私たちの戦いはまだ始まったばかりだぜ。
ああ、それダメ。そのセリフを言うと打ち切りになるからやめて。さて、さくらちゃんルートもクライマックス直前。東坂さんが大ピンチって時にやられてる場合じゃないでしょう。
そうだよ。白じゃどうあってもセイバーには勝てないんだから、ここはライダーを信じて自分の仕事に徹すること。
シローの役割は後方支援。遠くから戦いを見守って美味しいところをかっさらうべし。けどこうなんていうか派手な話になってきたわね。舞台は地下になるわ。さくらちゃんは超絶パワーアップをするわ。
Are we gonna call that fancy? Oh, whatever.
あー、フェイトよ。どこに行く？
そうなんすよ師匠。このルートこそ私の出番かと思ったらライバルがさくらでしょ。もう全然勝負にならなくて、こうやって道場に出戻りしたのでした。いやいや、
悲惨な話じゃのう。いじめられっ子が実は一番打たれ強いっていうのは本当だったんだ。恐るべし東坂姉妹、実はどっちも悪魔っ子だったとは。
Tasaka counts as bullied. Everyone in this fucking game counts as bullied.
ほんとみんな猫かぶってて困っちゃう。セイバーもブラックになって容赦ないし、リンもいざとなったら冷酷になるし、シローもかわいそう。ヒロインの中で裏表ないの私だけだもの。
Really?
いやまあ確かにイリアちゃんは裏表ないけどね。それじゃ恒例のちょっといい話。さくらちゃんルートヘブンズフィールは2種類のエンディングがあります。
Oh, I see 3 endings according to the spoiler-free guide that I saw. A true ending and 2 normal endings. Possibly slightly different or the same, maybe?
このどちらかがグランドフィナーレ Fate Stay Night の真のエンディングです。
Which is meh.
トゥルーとノーマルね。まあノーマルには簡単にいけると思うわ。けどトゥルーへの条件は今までの成果が問われるっていうか、ぶっちゃけ私の好感度が4以下だったり投影を1回でも多く使ってるとトゥルーにはいけないのでした。
What?
チェストーネタバレすんな
何よ、最後なんだからこれぐらいいいじゃない。
What was that?
ダメなり、これはフェイト最後の砦なり。
Huh.
でもぶっちゃけイリアちゃん好感度は14日目からやり直せばなんとかなるのである。
何よ、タイガだってはっきり言ってる。
だってここ Q&A よ。ヒントを出すことが私たちの存在理由よ。
そうなんだ。ネタバレとよく違いがわからないけど、とにかく師匠応募だ。
39回目にしてようやく気づいたか。さて次はいよいよオーラス最後のタイガー道場よ。長かった本編もついにおしまい。最後のバッドエンドは鳥を飾るにふさわしいラブラブ激ヤマ番外編という噂。
You don't say.
おのおの期待して優柔不断を貫くがよい。
You're trying to bait me into getting another bad end. It's not gonna be that, is it? I can't bring the blade down. My hand's shaking. I can't pierce Saber's heart. She's just looking up at me. She's staring at me without emotion or interest. Only a few days. It's only been 8 days since the night I lost her. No, I should say it's already been 8 days. It's been that long since I lost her clear golden hair and her gentle green eyes. How long was she around? Like, probably a similar amount of time at that point. I can still clearly recall her silver armor and the beauty of her attacks. Even though I knew nothing, she accepted me as her master, serving as my sword until the very end. No matter how many times she was wounded and faced death, her determination never wavered. I won't forget about it. I can't forget about that night, that miracle. The golden hair shining under the moonlight. It's an external scene that will never be lost, no matter how much she changes. And I realize I cannot kill Saber. Even though she has turned dark and her magical energy is ominous, she is still the Saber that protected me. So, how can I kill her?
Saber.
The dagger falls, not onto her chest but onto the ground. The black swordsman says nothing. Her body's completely healed now, probably because of the enormous amount of Sakura's magical energy. Her body's not the only thing that healed, as her magical energy has changed as well.
シロ、初めてあなたを憎んだ。
I can understand Saber's hatred.
あなたは私にあなたを殺せというのですね。
It's natural that she's disappointed.
いいでしょう。望み通り。私の手であなたの首を。
The cave rumbles. What is happening off in the darkness? A rumbling like death crying comes from the way Tosaka went. The vibration sounds like a lamentation. The person causing the rumbling is frantically calling for help.
Saber!
I don't know if it's because of the vibration of Saber's body sinking to the ground. No, she's being swallowed up by her own shadow.
Saber! 手を!
あなたの処刑は先送りです。さくらが救いを求めている。
The shadow fades away. Having drawn Saber in, it seeps into the rock and disappears. I suddenly wake up. I realize I'm sleeping in an unfamiliar place. No, something's wrong. Something's wrong, but I can't put my finger on it. I get up. I shake my head and clear my mind.
そうだ。奥に行かないと。
I eliminated something important at the cost of something important.
探検を持っていかないと。
I pulled the ass-off sword from the ground. That's odd. Why is the dagger that was in my hand sticking out of the ground? Oh, great. I don't even remember that. I tied in the restraint on my left arm. I've used up most of my magical energy. What's left in Archer's arm and myself. I should be able to do more if I combine them, but I can only manage one more projection, and I won't be able to suppress Archer's arm after that. I'm forgetting something, but I should hurry for now. My body's stiff. I feel like I'm a tin man. Something's calling for me in the distance. The voice. The unfamiliar voice. Feels like something important, and I move my tin body forward. It takes time to go through the cave. The rumbling has already stopped. A warm wind makes me want to vomit. It's coming from the back. My left arm hurts. My brain shreds a little more with each step, and my thoughts are crumbling apart like a collapsing building. I escape from the black darkness into the white darkness. My body's burning. I'm a brazier, and it feels like I'm thrown into a furnace. My headache's getting worse. My breath is hot, and the air's even hotter. The heart burns my lungs, and the rotten air sticks to my throat. I was wrong. This isn't a furnace. It's like being inside a giant's stomach. This is the last stage. The final destination where Sakura hit herself. Zoken lurked, and Tosaka is now gone. It's too quiet. I don't feel any battles going on. Everything's so intensely white that I cannot find Zoken's laughter, Tosaka's figure, or Sakura's downcast expression. I walk forward without a thought for what might have happened. I don't have the time or energy to waste on that. My thoughts are precious resources right now. I can reject one more time. I can't degrade my final weapon with unnecessary speculation. I scale the cliff. I keep my head blank as I climb, conserving what little of my mind remains. A pillar of light that's like a black sun. There. Sand Sakura transfigured to black.
Sakura.
Sakura looks at me in wonder. Red eyes without emotion. The coldness of her eyes brings everything to a halt. Stupid. I made the same mistake again.
ああ、来てくれたんですね、先輩。随分と遅いから逃げちゃったのかなって勘違いしちゃいました。ごめんなさい。今すぐ私を呼び戻しますね。先輩を驚かせようと思って出口にいっぱい配置したのは失敗でした。
What? She smiles. At that instant, my spine turns to ice. Sakura smiles so unlike her that it makes me forget about what I have to say or what I have to project.
さくら、遠坂はどこに？
I ask a stupid question. Completely forgetting. About bringing Sakura back, I ask something I don't need to and something that's readily apparent.
姉さん。
My question hasn't taken her by surprise. It seems she's pitying me, failing to grasp onto something so obvious.
そうだ。俺より先に遠坂が来たはずだ。あいつはどこに行った？
The air is hot. It feels like the wind in my skin is melting my body. I look around the cavern from here. I don't see Tazaka below. The only sign of human life is here. By Sakura's feet. The cloth that looks like a ribbon is on the ground, dyed in black. Tosaka's presence is gone. Tosaka's body is gone. Tosaka's blood stain does not even exist.
さくら、お前。
ええ、先輩の思っている通りです。ね、だってさっき私が飲み込んでしまったんですもの。
Who is it?
あ、もちろん散らかしてなんていませんよ。体も心も残さずきれいに。こんな体になってもお行儀はいいんです私。
Who is it?
けど姉さんは死んでなんかいません。今もこうやって私の中で苦しんでいます。姉さん、あんなに弱かったんですね。私がされたことを一から体験させてあげてるんですけど、1日目で泣き崩れてる。
Is this the erotic harem ending?
ほら、聞こえますか？助けてって、ごめんなさいって、昔の私みたいに叫んでる。はあ、かわいいな。そんなことまで口にして。お願いだからここから出してさくらですって。バカな姉さん。そんなこと言われたらもっと楽しみたくなるのに。
Who isn't?
美味しすぎて我を忘れそう。ごちそうさま先輩。先輩が連れてきてくれたあの人は最高のごちそうでした。
Whose outer shell is that? My remaining thoughts ignite. My reason explodes and I'm starting to forget what I'm supposed to do and who the person in front of me is.
さくら、お前は。
You went too far. Too far away for me to retrieve you.
やめてください。そんな目で私を見ないで。だいたい先輩がいけないんですよ。セーバーを助けたりするから最後の最後で姉さんは私を殺し損なったんです。 セーバーの助けがなかったら殺されていたのは私の方だったのに。けど嬉しいです。先輩はセーバーを助けて、私を助けて、姉さんを殺してくれた。だから
違う。俺は
先輩も一緒に取り込んであげます。さあ先輩、姉さんが待っていますよ。姉さんたらさっきから先輩に助けを求めてばっかりなんだもの。すぐそばに行って手でも握ってあげてくださいね。
The shadow falls. Light from the pillars blocked off, as if a giant wall is created. Black shadows emerge. I don't know where they came from, but the giants surround me like a prison. There's nowhere to run. The giants melt into each other, becoming a tidal wave that surges over me. All my senses disappear in an instant. An infinite, boundless darkness. I hear someone weeping as I fall into Sakura's shadow. You will lie to me, Taiga! You will lie to me! Oh.
Extra stage!
Yeah, whatever.
Side B! お待たせ！あの子もその子もどの子も大好き！みんな大好きフェイト唯一のラブラブ激甘エンドだよ！
Alright, what? How are we even considering it that? Who's harem? Sakura's? I don't think she considers Sasaka like that.
やったー、優柔不断な男の子をみんなで慰めてダメにする素敵なってこれのどこがラブラブエンドだ。
やっぱり無理あるっすか師匠。
Yeah, maybe a little.
もうこういうサスペンスなの禁止。苦労して倒したはずの怪生物がエンディングロールの後に蘇ってフィンとかもう大好き。
不滅ゆえに怪物だからな。はあ先輩久しぶりっす。
まったくこれというのも変な未練にこだわったからよ。助けられるのは一人だけ。その覚悟で最終決戦に臨んだんだから、どんな状況だろうと貫き通さないと。
I mean, in a sense, I saved Sakura. I mean, in a sense.
はす立派です師匠。けど本当にセイバーを救うエンディングはないんですか？セイバールートをやれ。
Ah,
身も蓋もないけどそういうことね。
but she doesn't even live. She still goes back and dies. Oh.
さくらちゃんルートでセイバーちゃんをハッピーにするエンディングはないので、セイバーちゃん支持派は諦めてください。
Yeah, you hear that, guys? Give up. Forever.
さて、タイガー道場もこれで本当におしまいです。全40回飽きずに付き合ってくれてありがとうございました。
うわー、そんなにあったんだ。けどタイガー、このスタンプ全部集めるとどうなるの？
それは集めてのお楽しみ。
I have.
本編ももうすぐ終わるし、まだ見てない道場があったらスキップ機能を駆使してやり直すのも楽しいかもね。何にせよ今までプレイしてくれてありがとう。本編もあとちょっと。最後まで頑張ってね。
今まで本当にありがとう。楽しかったよ。それじゃあバイバイ。縁があったらフルコンプリート後にまた会おうね。
Wow, that's a depressing note to leave off on. Oh boy. Okay, well. So, do I get anything out of this? Because these were here before. Yes, they were. Okay, well, if there is actually something more, then maybe it requires me to do the other endings. So, here is my plan. My plan. I am not going to go through the other endings properly. So, this is my intention. Basically, what I am going to do is I'm gonna chop them the fuck up. I'm gonna go through it at a pace that is more how I typically would just, go through something, which probably involves a lot more, much more quickly button mashing and reading than you'd actually expect on this, so and really what I'm going to do is I'm going to include my reactions to the other endings. So if you have not went through them on your own, you're going to skip them, and it'll just be reactions and opinions on them. So that is what I'm going to do, and I'll probably just make some little itty-bitty, really cut-down videos just to have my reactions and opinions on them, at the very least. Rather than having a proper Let's Play version of them, essentially. So that is my plan, and I think that is a good compromise between the several things I want to do here. One, I want to do them. Some people want to see, especially the normal end for this, because people are like, oh, you don't like the other end, you don't like this end. And honestly, I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't know. It depends how much it shifts in the other direction, because it's not like I don't want a happy-ish end. I sort of want I want an end with consequences, even if it ends up being we're still happy in the end, even if we really have these consequences. Stuff like Emiya, like, losing all his memories except everything about Sakura or something like that. That's really the sort of consequence that seemed to make sense and seemed to really, like, his mind was destroyed to the point where he has to, like, start over. But the only thing he really remembers is Sakura and his love for her, or something like that. That made so much sense to me. In terms of potential consequence, I don't know. But I guess we'll see. So, that's what I will do next time, and then after that I'll go into the epilogue I've been told about for once you get all the different endings. So, I will see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone.